Hello everyone, I wish you a warm welcome to Usitility. Well, we are going to see how to play Dragon Raja on PC. From now you were able to watch it on screen. It takes almost no time to effortlessly download and set up Dragon Raja so that we can enjoy playing your game on a Windows computer using our keyboard, mouse and large monitor. So it's time to have fun, let's get to it. First of all folks, to start we have to open our favorite web browser. We have here the one we use by default. Let's go to this URL I'm highlighting in green. There you are seeing it on the screen. There is no need to type it, because there's a link in the description of this video and as well in the first main comment. We landed here on the website of Usitility, exactly where we get an in-depth explanation on the way to obtain Dragon Raja on computer. We scroll down a little bit and then click on the Download Game on PC button. After clicking on the link, we get to the website of LDPlayer. No panic, it is just the Android emulator that we are going to use to enjoy the game Dragon Raja on our PC. As you can discover here, we access some advantages of running this emulator: custom controls, multiple instances, instance synchronization, macros, scripts, high FPS, etc. Now we will start downloading the Dragon Raja by clicking on the button Download Dragon Raja on PC that you can visualize here in green. We then click on it. And the download takes no time at all. Here it is, this is the download. It's a file to execute. What we are going to do is to run the installer. Okay, so we need to click on the file. If we are on Windows 10, it will have asked us for permission to make modifications to the computer. We said yes. I minimize the browser to find the installer better. The installer is uncomplicated. It contains a couple of options: install and setup path. I am going to clarify what setup path really does. We basically click it, and we see that we have now here the path where in fact the emulator will be set up. If we need to modify this folder, we have to click on that Browse button. Therefore we select another directory and install the emulator wherever we choose. To keep it simple, just set it where it is. I simply click on Back. And I click on Install. Now, before starting installing this emulator, it's possible that it will present us a number of computer software deals to add on our desktop or laptop. As I do not desire any of these software programs, I simply just press each time on the reject option. Now, there it is. The installation begins and it is going to continue together with the download of these megabytes that are shown on this screen. The moment you download it, it could be more or less MB. The data transfer rate could go at a higher speed or at a lower speed, depending on your type of access to the web and according to the speed of the emulator web servers. Today they're going incredibly fast. The download is finished, and right now it continues on with the installation step. The installation will require more or less time based on the strength of your laptop or computer. The more powerful it really is, the shorter the setup time and or vice versa. If we add together the download and software installation stage, it normally takes a very long time, so have patience. It is already completely finished on my side. Now, the emulator has been started instantly. As you can see, down here, there's a progress bar that will fill up, so when it gets to the end, the emulator can be started for the first time. In fact, the emulator has already been started, there for the first time. An LD store is automatically started, which is actually a kind of Google Play. It isn't really the optimal method to install the game, so I tend not to advise using it, due to the fact in certain cases the LD store puts an out-of-date version of the video game. Allow me to teach you the way to set up the video game by using the Google Play, therefore I recommend you to do it this way. The first thing we must accomplish is to navigate to the desktop by hitting this icon that I am indicating in green color. Before we continue, as you can discover, it has made a couple of icons here on the PC desktop. The LDPlayer and LD multiplayer. Note that the LDPlayer icon will be the one we're concerned about. When we need to operate Dragon Raja on our laptop or computer, we double-click that app icon and consequently run the emulator. The LD multiplayer icon has nothing to do with multiplayer or anything like that. Indeed, it's an app icon that we may quite likely never make use of. Let's do the following step. That is a must, and that's to entry the Google Play Store. To do this we will go here to System Apps, we click. And we'll click on Play Store. As you can see, the Google Play is launched. Right here we need to sign in. Now when we're there, we are required to accomplish the next step that is compulsory. Therefore we simply click on Sign In. Now it says, Checking Info. It could from time to time get stuck in Checking Info, and this doesn't move ahead. If so, you can attempt to log in after a few hours and it'll most likely be repaired. Now we are going to insert our login name and password. The email has to be a Gmail email and its matching password. For instance, you make use of the exact same email you're using at this time in your YouTube account. Therefore I will submit my details and I'll go back immediately after I have done it. That's it, data typed in. Discover Google welcoming us and providing us the terms of service. We will agree to all of them by simply hitting I agree. Next, it offers us to save to the Google Cloud. You could leave it checked and it'll produce a backup of your data files on this device to Google Drive. I am not going to check it, you do what you want. We simply click on Accept. The Google Play is launched as preferred choice and instantly. In the event that the Google Play isn't launched immediately and you don't know how to run it yourself, I share with you how to get it done. The crucial element is to head to the emulator desktop by hitting this software icon marked in green color. Now we go to the System Apps folder. and we click on the Play Store icon. Okay, we're right here within Google Play. What we will do now is go here to search for apps and games. And we are going to do a search for Dragon Raja. Currently there we end up with it, we are going to click the first result. Here we have the game app. Why don't we then click there on the install option that I am displaying now in green color. And it will start the software installation. At present it should download and install the video game. It normally takes a little while or it might possibly be extremely fast. This all is going to depend on our own connection to the web. This has as of now completed setting up. Now, let's go to the emulator desktop by clicking on this particular button that I am presenting in green, to be able to run Dragon Raja for the first time. We are already on the emulator desktop, and therefore we are about to simply click on this new Dragon Raja app icon which has been provided. The game is started for the very first time. Currently there we have it, I'm able to click anywhere on the screen and also make use of the keyboard. I will comment on the volume level of that emulator. It is here. We have the icon of higher volume and also the icon of lower volume. This way we are not going to count on the Windows volume to increase or decrease the sound of the emulator. And to enjoy the experience to the maximum, we could turn on the big screen, for which we have two options. This is the first one, we just click on this icon that I am identifying in green color. And the screen is maximized, coming with one border at the top, one at the right and one at the bottom. If we desire to experience the video game in full screen, we select this app icon. And we might at present be experiencing and enjoying the video game in full screen mode. To leave the full screen setting, click the F11 key. And we would at present play in normal computer screen mode. Now I am going to present you the computer keyboard mapping, which is actually extremely appealing. That strategy we will probably be capable to play the video game much more easily. The very first task is to press this app icon. And there you will be able to get the required adjustments. I'm going to keep the default settings, however if you require to modify this, you may very well achieve it without any problem. I take this opportunity to say that on occasion, when beginning the video game a black screen shows up. If that is like that and you discover the black screen and that emulator doesn't begin, I suggest a doable alternative. We would go here, to the cogwheel. In the emulator options, in the advanced choice we get numerous image resolutions. This is the resolution we have at the moment specified by default, and so we must choose any of these other image resolutions, for example that one here. We select it and click on save. It is going to ask us to restart this emulator, and as soon as rebooted, probably the emulator will get started and this black display screen will vanish entirely. Perhaps you have realized, the emulator is completely in our own language. On occasion it happens that the emulator is launched in the incorrect language, as an example, in Japanese. And to set it in the proper language we go here to the cogwheel. And here inside of additional configurations, we simply click on the language drop down. We may opt for the language we prefer, Italian, Mandarin, etc. When the language is selected, we should save, the emulator will reboot, and also the Android game, next time we launch it, will also be in the opted for language. Now, there is another element that we will need to take into account, and it is that we will receive a message from Gmail telling that a brand new machine has been linked to our Google account. It will definitely ask us if we're the individuals who have associated with that electronic device. Absolutely, we ought not worry, considering the fact that emulator is acting as an Android smartphone or tablet. And to see which smartphone or tablet is being emulated, we arrive here, to the cogwheel and we simply click on it. And we go here to the model choice. And right here we learn that the emulator is acting as a Samsung mobile phone. And so we're going to receive an email saying that a new Samsung device has been connected to our Google account. That's all folks, so much for that training. I believe you liked it, particularly that you thought it was handy. If that's so, offer it a pleasant like, subscribe, and I will be happy to answer your remarks, requests or ideas. Let them in the comment field below. You could even comment things on my Twitch channel. I conduct live streams from time to time. You get it down below in the video description and in the initial pinned comment. Simply click any of these video tutorials which are usually appearing on the screen and see you in the next training videos. Bye.